Good morning. I just want to show you how I paint my tumblers to get them ready for resin. I don't paint all of my tumblers, but sometimes I do depending on the project that I'm doing. So when I do, I've actually already done this one, but I'm gonna show you. I always clean them with denatured alcohol first to get off any oil that might be present. Now, the other thing is when I'm painting my cups, I use these red Solo cups. Cut out the bottom because it makes a nice stand, and it also gives you something extra to hold on to because you have this bottom piece that you can hold on to. Now, if I'm not going to do the whole cup, then I do tape it off. I know that people use lots of different tape. I personally like to use electrical tape, and the reason why I do is because it's adheres strongly, but it also has a stretch to it. Which allows me to get a nice tight seal. I just cut my finger. Oh, so ridiculous. All right, and then if I'm painting it, then I'm also going to tape off the bottom because otherwise you're going to have spray paint on it. I don't tape off the bottom if I'm just doing resin because I can, certainly stop my resin from going down there. This is such a fun hobby. It's funny, I've been actually doing this for a very long time, and I never made videos before. I'll be honest, the whole reason I started making videos, kind of twofold. I would make videos and send them to my friends when they had an issue with something that they were trying to make, and someone had suggested doing YouTube videos because people have questions. And then as I thought about it, I realized that's true, and maybe I can't help everybody, but maybe I can help someone. And I was so grateful when I started doing this, and even still today when I'm, doing new things, I get, questions answered on YouTube. So maybe I can answer a question for somebody. But then the other thing was, in my job, I've been a nurse for a really long time, and I love being a nurse. I've been an emergency room nurse forever. Being a nurse is the best thing in the world. I am telling you, I am so grateful for all the people I've taken care of and all the things that I've done. However, now I'm in a different position where I'm called upon to speak in front of groups, explain things, all those sort of different public speaking kind of avenues that I'm never super comfortable doing. I think most of us get kind of panicked when we have to speak in front of people. So it's one of the things that I'm working on. And I thought, well, I will do these YouTube tutorials, Maybe no one ever watches them. Maybe a few people do. We'll see. However, I can go back and watch myself and just continue to improve in my public speaking and explaining things to people. So it really is just a helpful thing for me. All right, so enough of that. We are going to go to the garage and I'm going to show you what I actually brought you on here to see. All right, hold on one second. So I shook the paint really well prior to doing this. So I'm just using the Rust-Oleum. This one's a paint and primer. The color is French blue. So when it comes to paint, one thing that I have learned is just short, easy bursts. And less is definitely more. I obviously use blue paint a lot because that's the majority of the color on my Lazy Susan. I did finally switch out my box. It had so much paint in it that you could barely even see anything. My husband does get mad at me because he tells me I put too many coats without letting it dry in between. However, honestly, I've just not had a problem. I found as long as I'm going in one direction with short, easy bursts, it's truly comes out pretty good. I used to be one of those people that did the shh. So funny. And I would have drips on everything. My husband was always fixing my stuff. All right, good. I'm satisfied. So we will let it dry, and then I have a project I'll be using this for later. Anyways, I hope that my little trick was helpful. And then as you can see, the cup, it gives it a stand. Plus you've got something that you can hold on to and not touch your cup. Lazy Susan works great. All right, well listen, I hope you have a blessed day and didn't get anything on the motorcycle. See ya, bye.